What is going on, beautiful people of the world? My name is Garrett Wolf, and I am the host of the #1 podcast for people who are trying to go from saggy flabs to six-pack abs. I've built my body over the last 8 years, and in the last 3 years, I've helped hundreds of online clients shred unwanted fat and embody the best version of themselves. Now, let's jump right into today's show. What is going on, beautiful people of the internet? Welcome back to the Alpha Movement Podcast. This is the #1 show for people who are trying to go from saggy flabs to six-pack abs, all without giving up the most enjoyable aspects of their life. In today's episode, I want to be talking to you guys, about moving the goalpost forward, or pushing the goalpost forward, moving it ahead of the goal that you originally set as your destination. You guys already know the deal. If at any point during this episode you enjoy what I have to say, or you think what I have to say is valuable, or you take some value from the pod, or you just think I have a beautiful face, please screenshot me, share it to your Instagram stories, tag me at _Garrett Wolf, and I will reshare it to my story and send you a free gift. Other than that, guys, we are talking about moving the goalpost forward, and this idea has been coming up a lot in my life. I actually heard it in 3 separate podcasts recently, and so I just knew that I had to talk about it on the live stream because it's something that has come up over and over again in my life, especially in the past few weeks, and where it first originated. So let me take you guys back a little bit, because it first sparked this kind of idea in my head when I was hitting a workout with my brother Tony. As you guys know, me and my brother Tony, we used to train all the time back when we were together in Virginia, but now I'm in Massachusetts, he's in Virginia. We're kind of all over the place. All my siblings, we all live in different states now, so we don't really get to train together. But something that always happened, something that always sparked when me and him were training, is he would always get pissed off at me for moving the goalpost forward, right? I would be like, let's do 25 push-ups. We would do 25 push-ups, and he'd be like, okay, great, we're done. And I would be like, all right, let's do another set. Let's do 25 more. And he's like, what the hell? You said we were going to do 25. Now we're doing 50. I'm like, yeah, but I don't feel like I've done enough. I feel like I got to push the goalpost forward and do a little bit more. And I kind of have always been like this. And I would have to ask him why he thinks differently. I haven't done that, but he's kind of get the goal done and then chill. Get the goal done. Good. It's done. It's over. We're good. I accomplished what I set out to do, and now it's done. But me, and I know he's going to watch this, so let me know, actually, because he watches every single one of my podcast episodes. He's my biggest supporter. So let me know, Tony, why you don't like to push the goalpost forward. And I kind of get why. It's like we set a goal, right? Do 25 push-ups. We hit the goal. We did the work. It's over. We're done, right? I get that. I fully understand that. So that makes a little bit of sense. Let me know if I'm wrong. Is that right? Is that, we hit the goal, we're done. It's good. Like I'm a goal setter, I'm a goal hitter. I hit the goal and I'm done. What do you guys think on the live? If you're tuning into the live, are you someone that hits the goal and it's like, boom, we did what we set out to do, we did what we set out to accomplish, and it's over, it's done? Or are you someone more like me who hits the goal and then pushes the goalpost forward? I do 25 push-ups and I'm like, all right, let's do 25 more. And I do this all the fucking time, guys. I'll be at the gym, my workout plan, like recently, I do this literally every day. For example, my coach, if you guys have been following me for a while, I'm 7 weeks out, I'm on contest prep for my first bodybuilding show. It's super exciting, right? It's getting incredibly tiring. And I'm, alright, so today I was so fucking tired when I woke up, alright guys, let me tell you. And I did not want to talk at all on this pod. I didn't want to hop on the pod, I didn't want to talk at all. So what I did was I did something I never do. I went for an early morning drive with no destination in mind, and I just blasted music and I sang at the top of my lungs. I was just screaming in the car, and that's what gave me all this energy. And now I'm energized. Now I'm hyped up. So I changed my state. How quickly can you change your state? In an instant, right? That's what I did. So now I'm hyped up. Now I'm good. That's a side combo. Anyway, I always push the goalpost forward, all right? Because I'm on prep 7 weeks out. I'm supposed to get 11,000 steps a day. And then 3 days a week, I'm supposed to do a 20 to 25 minute low-intensity, steady-state cardio walk, right? So just a walk, another walk. So it's like 20 to 25 minutes is like another 2 to 2,500 steps, right? So 3 times a week, I'm supposed to get 13,500 steps. And then 4 times a week, I'm supposed to get 11,000 steps, right? But I'm a motherfucker, all right? I'm crazy as fuck. I'm literally deranged. So every day I go for 15,000 steps. Why? I don't know. Because I push the goalpost forward. That's what I do. the coach gives me this plan and I'm like, I can do more. I like to live by the philosophy that I will do more than what is reasonably expected by anyone. If it's reasonably expected by anyone, I think it's not enough. So my coach, he gives me this plan, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to do 15,000 steps a day. Also, because this gives me room for error, right? If I want to eat some extra food at night, I might be able to do that because I hit 15,000 steps a day instead of 11,000. If I get, a little bit off on my macro tracking, it's fine because I'm hitting more steps. I like to push the goalpost forward to leave room for human error, right? That's kind of the way I think about it. So I do this in every aspect of my life. I always have. I've always been pushing the goalpost forward. And I think that pushing the goalpost forward is something that hyper successful people do. I think it's a modality of hyper success. And that's why I love to do it, right? If you think about hyper successful people, they never stop pushing. And I've been this way in every aspect of my life. When I played video games, when I was trying to be a pro gamer, I would push the goalpost. I would be like, all right, let's play one more, try to win. If I did win, I'd be like, all right, let's play another one. Like, even if I lost, I'd be like, all right, well, I lost. I gotta end the day on a win, right? So I'll play another one. I'll hop back into the game. I'll get more done. I'll do more than what is reasonably expected of me in any other human metric. So I've always kind of been like this, right? And I think it's a modality of hyper success. I think hyper successful people will accomplish a goal and then ask what's next. I think people who are complacent, right? The definition of complacent is hitting your goal and being like, all right, we hit it. It's done. We did what we set out to do and it's over. But hyper successful people, they hit the goalpost and they keep moving. This is positive momentum. We talk about this in the Alpha Movement Academy all the time. Positive momentum is one of the strongest driving forces on this planet. So if you keep going, if you accomplish your goal and you stop, you're like, that's it, I got it, it's done. That's literally stopping yourself in your tracks, literally giving yourself an excuse to not keep going. You're literally stopping yourself in your tracks and you're giving yourself points -1 of negative momentum. When I first started this journey, quick little side story, one of my mentors said, live your life as if you're getting +1 positive momentum or -1 negative momentum, because there's no in between. You're either moving forward or you're moving backward, right? You're sitting on the couch watching Netflix, you're undeniably moving backward. You're messaging people on Facebook and Instagram, you're doing live streams, you're working out, you're drinking your water, you're making your meals, you're getting +1. So everything throughout my day I see as +1 or -1, and I'm always trying to stay in positive momentum. I'm always trying to not go below line 0, or for me, line 0 is not even close to enough. I'm trying to stay above +5, +10 every single day because I want to make more than 1% progress towards my goals every single day. And so that's what I'm going to do. And so recently I've heard this idea over and over again in podcasts. It was like the other day I heard it. I think it was on, was it maybe like a Joko Molk motivational success speech? He might have said, successful people move the goalpost forward. And then I heard it again from my mentor. He said successful people, they hit the goal and they move it forward. And then I heard it a third time on another podcast. He said successful people, they never get complacent. They hit their goal and they push the goalpost forward. And this just sparked it in my head over and over again, reminding me of those times I would work out with my brother and I would push the goalpost forward, how he would kind of want to stop and I would want to keep going. And I would be able to motivate him to keep going. Right? My determination and my belief in myself was strong enough to pull him across the finish line and have him push the goalpost further for himself and me. So I think this is a modality of not only leadership, but success, entrepreneurship, lifestyle, everything. This is like one of the most desirable qualities you could ever ask for when trying to move forward towards hyper success. And that's why I'm so glad I have it. And then I was listening, and it's not something you either have or don't have, mind you. I don't think I was spawned with this shit. I think this is a developed mindset that you can actively work on. Like I said, I always look at life trying to get +1, not -1 momentum, and I see it that way. I truly do. So you can install this into your life too. It's not like it's exclusive to me. But I was hearing a podcast today. I listen to podcasts every day. You literally can't stop me. And then he was talking about how to move your business forward, you need to do the next thing that's absolutely gut-wrenching to you. So, in other words, you need to move the goalpost forward again. I've been doing a lot of things when it comes to business, right? We do a live stream every single day, right here on Instagram. I see you guys, right? You see me. We do a podcast. We re-upload this to Spotify and YouTube every single day. This is episode 36. We've been going every single day for 36 days. I know it's a pretty good accomplishment, but it's really not that long, right? I'm going to be going for like 100, 200 days straight here, all right? So it's pretty good, right? I message 100 people on Instagram every single day. I post 2 to 3 times on Instagram every single day. I post 6 to 10 times on TikTok every single day. I post 3 to 4 to 5 times on YouTube Shorts, depending on how they perform, every single day, right? I try to do a tweet every single day. Mind you, I don't hit a tweet every single day because sometimes I'm not sure what to say. I should, though. Again, moving the goalpost forward. I don't post on LinkedIn, even though I know I should. So that's something that I need to consider. He's talking about, my mentor in this podcast, he's talking about moving the goalpost forward and doing the next gut-wrenching thing. And this got me thinking. I'm like, okay, well, I am someone that likes to move the goalpost forward. I am someone that likes to jump into things that scare me, because this podcast was terrifying, and it's turned out to be one of the best decisions I've ever made. You know, posting on Instagram at first was scary. Now I have 900 posts up. It's not scary to me at all to post whatever the hell I want on Instagram, right? It's always scary when you first start. And so I got thinking, what are the next things that are scary for me? The next gut-wrenching things that I need to do? And the biggest pillar that I need to move next is Facebook. Facebook has been something that has scared me since the dawn of time. And it's because the only people on Facebook that I run into are either homosexual men or overweight moms. Those are the two kinds of people on Facebook. The homosexual men just fucking harass the shit out of me, and it's disgusting. And if you're someone like that, then you should just literally fuck off, because you're a vile human being. That's actually what I think to my core. And not because of that you're homosexual or like that. I don't want that to come off to anyone as that's what I was saying. I mean, you're literally flirting with people in a disgusting manner over the internet. Like that's what's disgusting to me, is that you're giving your attention up. You know, you're making your attention so invaluable. You're giving your attention to anyone. You don't even know me, cuzzo. So why are you messaging me on Facebook like, yo, show me your fucking dick or shit like that? Like, people send me these messages all the time. They're like, they send me this shit. It's like, it's crazy. That's what I mean. It's not that I'm against any of that homosexual stuff or any of that. You can do whatever you want. It's all good. Like, just leave me out of it, right? Especially when I move away from it and I'm like, yo, dude, I don't really do that. It's not my thing. They always push. They're pushing and pushing. Anyway, I'm going off on a side tangent, but this is what I experienced in Facebook. Homosexual men and overweight moms, neither of which are my ideal client avatar, and that's why I've been staying away from Facebook. But perhaps these are just the type of people that I've been attracting, and I understand why, right? I mean, look at me. Of course, overweight moms and homosexual men are going to come my way. I mean, come on, let's be honest, right? Every fitness coach struggles with this. I've heard it a million times. But perhaps I've been clouded by my belief that that's the only people on there, and perhaps I need to dive into my fear and actually find my clientele on that app, instead of just looking at it from this perspective of there's only these two types of people, and that's why I'm staying away from it. I need to look at it as, you know, it's really not just these two type of people. There's all kinds of people on Facebook, and I just need to find where they're hiding. So that is my belief that I need to instill into myself, and that's the next thing I need to do. So this podcast right here is me dedicating myself to, again, pushing the goalpost even fucking further, right? Not only are we doing a contest prep, not only are we running 2 businesses by ourselves, not only are we growing our social medias, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all by ourselves, not only are we producing like 10 to 15 pieces of content every single day, but we're also going to start adding in fucking Facebook. We're going to be posting at least once. I hear you can post twice on Facebook. 1 to 2 times on Facebook, we're going to be posting. We're going to be sending out 25 to 50 messages on Facebook every single day, and I'm going to be actively joining Facebook groups and trying to post in Facebook groups at least 3 times per week. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday probably, posting in Facebook groups, spreading my message, spreading who I am, and growing my Facebook friends list, because I recently deleted everybody off there because, again, they were all just gross human beings, and so I'm at like 250 friends. You can get to 5,000. So I'm dedicating, again, to pushing the goalpost forward. What's the next gut-wrenching thing that I need to do that I'm afraid of doing? I need to do it. I'm hopping on Facebook, all right? We're going back into the graveyard, into the trenches of Facebook, and we're going to weasel our way through all these weirdos, and we're going to find the ideal client avatar, which is entrepreneurship, like-minded men who are trying to lose fat, or who are trying to get in shape, right? Entrepreneur men, those are my people. My people who have money, my people who are dedicated to their craft, and my people who are dedicated to lifelong self-improvement. Entrepreneurs who are trying to get on a fitness journey. Those are my motherfucking ideal client avatars, and those are the people who I'm trying to find. And so I'm dedicating myself to learning Facebook, and then once I get Facebook down, I'll probably dive into LinkedIn. But I don't think it's advantageous to do 2 things at once. I think you should master one thing first. The newest thing is the podcast, right? We kind of mastered it. Not mastered, but we're here every day, right? We show the fuck up. We do what's required. We're here. We're making it happen. It's not that hard, right? So the podcast has been, checkpoint completed. We're going to keep doing it. I'm not stopping, right? But we just need to add another thing in. We need to push the goalpost forward, right? That's why I signed up for a fitness competition, because the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. And you have to be absolutely dialed. You have to be perfect when it comes to, getting on stage on Men's Physique show. You can't just eat whatever you want. You can't just do whatever you want. You can't just half-ass your workouts. You have to be a badass. You have to do everything in your power to make progress. And that's why I'm doing that. That's why I push the goalpost forward. That's why I'm doing the fitness comp. That's why I'm doing the live streams. That's why I'm posting every day on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, everything like that. And that's why I'm pushing the goalpost forward once more. And I am dedicating myself to growing my Facebook. I know it's fucking grueling, guys. I don't want to do it at all. I really don't. I don't want to do it at all. I'm going to do it, though, because that's the next gut-wrenching thing that needs to be done, and that is a modality of hyper-successful people, is moving the goalpost forward and doing the next gut-wrenching thing that is required. So that's why we're hopping on Facebook, and that brings us to the end of today's podcast. If you guys got any value or any motivation out of today's podcast, please screenshot my face. Share to Instagram stories, tag me at _Garrett Wolf, and I will reshare it to my story and send you a free gift. Other than that, guys, it has been your boy Garrett Wolf, and I will see you all in the next podcast episode. Peace. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Hopefully you got some value. If you did get value and you want to learn a little bit more about how you can go from saggy flabs to six-pack abs, just head over to my Instagram at _Garrett Wolf. DM me the word six-pack, and I'll reach out to you and see if I can help. Again, thank you guys so much for tuning in today, and I will see you all in the next podcast episode. Peace.